A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Wabash Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ubilarvincennes.com. Ubilar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer Basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
The coach coming into tonight's contest with a 35-point win in Albany last Wednesday, and you're on a 4-game win streak. How, if in any way, does that affect the play of your ladies?
You know, I just think we're playing really confident right now. I'm proud of our girls for being able to put together a 4-game win streak. But once again, as I've said all year, we cannot be motivated by win streaks and or losing streaks. We have to be motivated intrinsically by the fact that our goal is to win a championship, and are we performing at a level right now to win a championship? And I think all of our kids would agree and say, no, we're not. So that means there's still work to be done. I am proud of them. I think we have stepped up our game. I think you can see it and how they're playing, how they play for each other. But they've always competed hard. Our kids have always played hard. So now we're just trying to take that next step and being focused all the time and what are our end goals, and that's to win a championship.
Coach, I know we are ranked number 3 in region, or 2 in region play this week, and Wabash Valley is number 3. How important is this game to you as far as the region standings go?
I think it's an important game because they're another team that we have to beat to get to win a championship. You know, this early in region, I'm not really concerned about where we are or where they are, but we need all the wins in region that we can get, and this is a home game that we need to take advantage of. It's really hard to get wins on the road, but it's very, very difficult to get region wins on the road. And so when we have a home game and we do have a tight race like this, I think that's what makes it important. Not exactly seeding and standings, but more so if we want to win a championship. To win a championship, you have to win games. We have to beat them to win the game.
Good point. Now, they've been, kind of very strong the last few years. We've had trouble with them in the last few years, but hopefully this year will change things for you.
Yeah, you know, they just have a really, really strong culture. Like I said in my last interview, I've had kids go to Wabash Valley from the D1s I was at. I've recruited from Wabash Valley. And that culture doesn't change no matter what's happening. So while we're building and rebuilding a culture here, they kind of have one established. So I have a lot of respect for what they have done. I know our kids and our team has a lot of respect for it. So that's why I think it'll be a great game today.
And the Wabash Valley coach, of course, Ingrida Hartsfield, was coach here last year at VU. How do you feel about going up against her?
I don't really have any personal feelings. I don't know Coach that well, but I was really impressed with what she was able to do last year. I have a lot of respect for how she coaches, how she runs the team, and then how she got in late at Wabash and has still put a winning product on the floor. So I have a lot of respect for her.
Good deal. Any injuries or illnesses that we need to know about that might affect the outcome of today's game?
No, because we don't let injuries and illnesses affect the outcome of the game.
Okay, great.
You know, if you go top to bottom with every college basketball team in the country, somebody's hurt and somebody's got sicknesses. So we have our same three that'll be out. Iris will be out again today, Meredith will be out again, and Luna will be out again. But our kids know that's not a reason. It's next person up, and they are going to cheer for the girls on the floor as much as they would if they were playing. Everybody has a job, and so if you're not playing, your job is to bring energy, bring effort, and, you know, make sure that our scouts are right, that how we're defending is correct, and then be another coach. And all of those kids are very smart, and they do that very well.
Speaking of girls on the floor, who's going to be the starting five on the floor for you tonight?
You like to take away all my tricks. No, I'm joking. We're going to start the same way we started last game. Talia and Jennifer, Lazari, Zion, and Imani.
All right, great. Any final comments, Coach Johnson?
No, we're just really excited. It's a big game for us. It's a big game because it's the next game. And so our kids are really focused. I hope that it shows today on the floor. But go Trailblazers.
Great, Coach. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Back after this 2-minute timeout.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Okay, back here at the VUP complex, Dan Ravelet with you. Just about 1 minute away from tip-off time, and that gives us enough time to say the starting lineups are underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service at 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC. First of all, the starting five lineup for the visiting Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Coach Greta Hartsfield is going to start. Shaylin Sprinkles, Ajaya Elliott, also Jordan Scott, Cassie McMasters, and Keely Harris. And our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers new coach Nyla Johnson plans to start Zion Hayes, Jennifer Rieksta, Talia Heron, Imani Washington, and Lazari Daniel. As I mentioned, our Lady Trailblazers coming in on a 4-game win streak, 12-6 overall record this year so far, undefeated in Region 24 play. And in Region 24 play, the Lady Warriors are 3-3. So we are in second place in the region. Wabash Valley is third place in the region. So that's could be a good ball game tonight, if for no other reason than for that. But the fact that these two teams are so close in Region 24 standings. So we're looking forward to a good ball game. Glad you joined us. I hope you stay with us. And just moments away from tip-off, but before that, we will have our national anthem. As I said, We're coming in off of a 81-46 win over Albany Central College last Wednesday on a 4-game win streak. We defeated Jackson 78-60, Grand Lake 83-64, and Trevecca down in Nashville, Tennessee 93-21. And now we pause for our national anthem. And a great rendition of our national anthem performed by the Vincennes University Jazz Band under the direction of Susie Jackson. And I hear the starting 5 for the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. And a 5'5" freshman guard, Shaylin Sprinkles from Henderson, Kentucky. 43 pointers on the season, 83% from the free throw stripe. And from Indianapolis, it'll be Cassie McMasters, 5'9", freshman guard from Indianapolis, averaging 8.7 points per ball game. And Ajay Elliott from Kokomo, Indiana, 6-foot sophomore forward, averaging 12.4 a game. And number 14, Keely Harris from Owensboro, Kentucky, 5'5", freshman guard. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley, it'll be Jordan Scott, Newburgh, Indiana native, 5'6", freshman guard, averaging 10.9 a game. As I mentioned earlier, the head coach of the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, last year's head coach here at VU, Ingrida Hartsfield. And she's assisted by Maya Parker. So she plans to start those 5 I just gave you, and now it's time for the starting 5 for the Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers. Imani Washington will be the first one on the court. 5'8" sophomore guard from Indianapolis, averaging 6.6 a game. And from Cartersville, Georgia, Zion Hayes, 5'9", sophomore guard. 11.7 average on the season. That's Zion Hayes. And Lazari Daniel from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, 5'11", freshman forward. 5.1 average from the field, 60% from the free throw stripe. And Talia Heron from Ontario, Canada, 6-foot sophomore forward, averaging 6.1 a game. And the lady in the post, Jennifer Riksta from Saldus, Latvia, 6'2", sophomore center. Leading scorer on the ball club for VU, averaging 12.4 points per ball game. So starting 5 for Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers: Zion Hayes, Jennifer Riksta, Talia Heron, Imani Washington, and Lazari Daniel. Head coach, of course, Nyla Johnson. And the head coach for the Lady Warriors is Ingrid Hartsfield. Here we go. First quarter just about to get underway. As the ball is in the air, tip is controlled by VU. We're attacking the basket to my right as the ball game begins this afternoon. Wabash Valley in a man-to-man defense. Azari Daniel whips it out the left side of Zion Hayes. She backs it out to Imani Washington now. Washington between the circles comes near side to Daniel. Lazari, one dribble back to Zion Hayes. Now the Reeks to Daniel with 5 to shoot on the shot clock. To the bucket, up and no good, but the ball is tipped out of bounds. Nice block that time by Asia Elliott from Kokomo, Indiana. VU basketball, baseline right, under her own bucket. Daniel to bring it in. Gets it into Imani Washington in the right corner. Now the Reeks shot clock violation, turns the ball over to the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley. Ball game just underway, no score in the contest. McMasters brings the ball inbounds to Keely Harris. Harris crosses the stripe on the far side. Gives it away to Sprinkles. Top the key now to Keely Harris on the dribble. In the paint to the free throw line. Left side jumper from the baseline. Shot no good. Taken by Asia Elliott. Rebound hauled down by the Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers. Washington down to Rieksta. Right side of the free throw lane. Bounce pass is loose. Scrambles on. Ball's on the floor, and so are two of our players. Zion Hayes for VU and Keely Harris for the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Arrow goes to the Lady Warriors. McMasters brings it in. Far side to Jordan Scott. Across the stripe. Back to McMasters between the circles. Left side pass comes to Harris. Harris passes off to Elliott. Elliott's shot nicely blocked by Rieksta. Rebound into the hands of Imani Washington. Imani to Rieksta, top of the key, behind the arc. Daniel left side in the wing over there behind the arc. Now comes down to Heron. Talia. Daniel for three, no good. Rebound hauled in on the left side by Asia Elliott. Down comes Jordan Scott in the paint. And she is going to be fouled as she went up for the layup on the right side of the rim. That'll stop the clock with 8:26 to go in the first quarter. And that will put Jordan Scott at the free throw line. 79% free throw shooter. From Newburgh, Indiana, 5'6" freshman guard. Left-hander puts it up and got it. Right over the front of the rim. First points of the night. Scored by Wabash Valley. One more coming away. She has 16 three-pointers on the season. Next one's up. Good again. Two in a row. Wabash Valley on top 2-zip. Full court press applied now by the Lady Warriors. Washington now in the backcourt. Across the timeline, far side to Zion Hayes. Hayes double teamed over there, way out deep. Can't get it away. Now she does to Daniel. Daniel jumps, pumps at the free throw line. Good. Nice shot by Lazari Daniel. We're tied 2 apiece early in the contest. Across the line comes Scott on the dribble to the near side. 8 minutes to go, quarter number 1. McMaster's left corner, three-pointer, no good. Rebound on the far side by Harris. Jumps, pumps, Scott, no good. Finally bounces out. Rebound pulled down by Heron. Talia brings the ball down court herself. In the right side now, the right wing. Daniel brings it back out. Lazari between the circles. Goes to her left, now back right. Jumps, pumps, and the shot is blocked again. Nice rejection again by Asia Elliott. Elliott from Kokomo. 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. 7.5 to go in quarter number 1. Daniel comes out. Nat Dixon comes in. From Dyersburg, Tennessee, 5'8" sophomore guard. Imani Washington brings it in to Rieksta. Jennifer to Talia Heron. Back to Washington on the near side. Hayes in the paint. She'll put it up. Good. Nice left-handed shot as the buzzer sounds. VU on top 4-2 now. With 7:10 to go in the first quarter. Top of the key for a three. Long three on the way. It is good. Shaylin Sprinkles drains that one. That's her 41st three-pointer of the season. 6:50 to go. Quarter number 1. Pass is almost taken away. It is taken away now by Scott. Route right side to McMasters. On the far side, Harris for 3, too short. Rebound on the bounce from to Talia Heron. Heron across the time stripe. Daniels up and no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Nat Dixon. Dixon up, and her shot does not go down, but she will go to the free throw line as she's fouled in the act of shooting. Nat Dixon, a 45% free throw shooter. 5'8" sophomore guard from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Our Lady Trailblazers were in Tennessee last week. Well, week before last, down at Trevecca Nazarene University. Talia Nat Dixon at the stripe. Dribbles twice, now 3 times. Puts it in the air, and it is no good. Rims out and around on the left side. One more free toss coming away. Next free throw on the way from Dixon, too short. Nope, ball's loose, controlled by McMasters. for the Lady Warriors. Baseball pass comes down court. McAllister. McAllister up, no good. Rebound, Zion Hayes. Still in the backcourt. Wabash Valley on top, 5-4. Pass comes to Imani Washington and knocked out of bounds on the far side by Destiny McAllister. We got a McMasters and a McAllister on the Wabash Valley team. Nat Dixon on the dribble, right side of the free throw lane, picks up her dribble. Washington from the corner for three. She got it. Nice shot by Imani Washington. Her first bucket of the night. Her 24th three-pointer of the year. VU on top now, 7-5. Pass goes down low. Taken away by Nat Dixon. Dixon's pass down court to Hayes. Hayes lays it up. Right side, got it, and one. So Hayes will go to the free throw line to try to complete this three-point play. VU on top, 7-5. I'm not sure that scoreboard is right. He's got the Warriors at 5 points, but I have the Warriors. Trailblazers with 9, 10. Hayes, free throw, good. Completes the three-point play. She has 5 points in the first quarter. 5:35 to go. Quarter number one. In the left corner is McAllister. On the dribble, backs it out, goes right side around the horn. Goes Elliott. Elliott on the far side now to Harris. Harris to McMasters. Down low to Elliott in the paint at the free throw line. To the glass, jumps, puts it up. Nope, no good. Rebound loose. Rebound back up by Masters, no good. Back up by McMasters again, no good. But she's fouled and goes down to the court, down to the floor. And she'll also go down to the free throw line. Cassie McMasters from Indianapolis. Averaging 59% from the free throw stripe. 5'9" sophomore guard. Averaging 8.7 a game. Her first free throw of the evening. It's up and good. 10-6. VU lead. McMaster up and no good. Bounces out. Rebound tipped out, but into the hands of Zion Hayes. Zion across the stride on the right side of the court. Still in the dribble. Picks it up right in front of the coach, Ingrida Hartsfield. Long pass to Imani Washington. She'll dribble to her left. Pass to Rieksta. Over to Zion Hayes. Baseline right drive. Puts it up. Nice shot. Zion Hayes has 7 points in the first quarter so far, with 4:35 to go in the first period. VU on top, 12-6. Out deep on the far side is Kelly. McMasters now. Left side. McAllister for three. She cans that one. Destiny McAllister picks up her 33rd three-pointer of the season. VU still on top by 3 now, 12-9. With 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Dixon way out deep on the far side behind the arc. Now on the arc. Fakes the three. Left corner to Rieksta. Takes the three and nope, can't get it to go down. Rebound hauled in by Dugans. Brianna Dugans in the contest first time for Wabash Valley. Pass goes down out to Elliott at the free throw line. Around the horn it comes on the near side now to Scott. Into Elliott in the paint. Spins. Gives it to McAllister. Ball's loose. Picked up finally by VU's Jennifer Rieksta. VU has the basketball and a three-point lead. 12-9 with 3.5 to go in the first period. Washington top of the key. Right side of the lane now. Kicks it out to Nat Dixon. Dixon for three. She got it. Nice shot by Nat Dixon. Her sixth three-pointer of the year. VU on top now, 15-9. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Wabash Valley with the basketball. Attacking the basket to my right here in the first part of this ball game. McAllister's shot does not go down. Rebound pulled out by Nat Dixon. She'll take it all the way down court herself, and she's fouled. Nice try by Nat Dixon. She'll go back to the free throw line. Hitting 1 of 2 from there so far tonight. She has a 9.6 average on the season, and we have a timeout on the floor. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. With 3:01 to go, quarter number one, our Blazers on top 15-9. Back in 60 seconds.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memmering Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memmering sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memmering also services all makes and models. Memmering's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memmeringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memmering Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
3 minutes and 1 second to go here in the first quarter of play here at the VUPE complex as our Lady Trailblazers on top 15-9 over the visiting Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Their coach this year is Ingrid Hartsfield. She was the coach last year here at VU. And our new coach is Nyla Johnson, assisted by Chris Steigethaler and also Sadie Meisner. As play resumes, it will be VU basketball on top 15-9. And it'll be Nat Dixon at the free throw line shooting a couple. She was fouled in that shooting earlier from Dyersburg, Tennessee, 5'8" sophomore guard. Nat eyes the iron after 4 dribbles. One on the way. Oh, got the roll. Got the friendly roll. Hit the back front, fell down through. Dixon has one more free toss coming her way. Normally a 45% free throw shooter. This one is up and good again. 3 out of 4 from the stripe so far tonight. In for VU for the first time, it'll be Jalen Davidson from Sullivan. And sitting down will be Zion Hayes from Cartersville, Georgia. Davidson in the backcourt, picking up Jordan Scott as she crosses the 10-second mark. At center court, comes on the near side now. Scott on the dribble against Davidson, takes it to the glass, lays it up and good. Scott turned on the afterburners and took it to the basket real quick. But VU still leads 16-10. 2:40 to go, quarter number one. Nat Dixon on the drive behind the back dribble, picks it up behind the arc. In the near side, now it comes down to Rieksta, and she's fouled from behind by Asia Elliott. With 2:33 to go in the first quarter of play. That's her second foul and the 4th team foul on each ball club. 1 foul on VU as a team and 4 on the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Imani Washington to bring the ball inbounds, baseline right, under her own bucket. The right side of the court, the first half of this ball game. Washington comes in deep to Dixon. Nat hauls it away, takes it away from Harris. Down low it goes to Rieksta, out to Dixon. Nat behind the back, jumps, pumps, too short. Ball's tipped away, out of bounds, or no, Davidson saves it from going out of bounds. Alexander in the ballgame first time, and Davidson hits one from the left corner. That's 8 3-pointers on the year by Davidson. 2 minutes to go, quarter number one, 20-11, VU lead. Round the horn, near side, Harris into Elliott. Elliott puts it up off the glass, no! Rebound, Nat Dixon for VU. She comes down across the timeline, stops at the free throw line. Now gives to Rieksta. Rieksta to Imani Washington. She'll dribble left. Stop, pop, long 3. Good! Imani Washington. That's her second 3-pointer of the night. Her 25th 3-pointer of the year. Ball's tied up underneath. It'll be Michaela Alexander and Destiny McAllister. And the arrow will go to VU with 1:27 to go in the first quarter of play. VU basketball. Washington to bring it in bounds. on top 23-11. Imani Washington bounces it in to Nat Dixon. Back to Imani. Across the timeline. Near side. Gives the pass to Heron. Heron back to Washington. Imani outside the circle. Now gives to Davidson. Back to Imani Washington behind the arc. Down to Alexander. Michaela with 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Has the ball taken away, but in the process is going to be fouled by Brianna Dugans. That'll stop the clock with 1:06 to go, quarter number 1. Lady Trailblazers on top 23-11. And that's the 5th team foul on Wabash Valley. And that will put Michaela Alexander at the free throw line. Normally a 64% free throw shooter from Louisville, Kentucky. 5'10" freshman guard. First free toss, good. Nice shot right over the front of the rim. Gives VU a 24-11 lead. 1:06 to go in the first. Here's Alexander's next free throw. It's up and good again. Perfect. 25-11, VU lead. Alexander comes out. Daniel comes back in. Hayes comes back in. And I can't tell. Nat Dixon went out. 1 minute to go. Quarter number 1. Wabash Valley Lady Warrior basketball. Scott on the far side. Now to Elliott just inside the arc. Hand off to Scott. She dribbles at the paint. Left side. Harris up and good for a... Actually, that was McAllister who did that. That's her second three-pointer of the night. 25-14 VU lead. Heron with the basketball in the paint. Nice spin move up and no good, though. Rebound pulled down by Elliott. Gives it away to Brianna Dugans. Down court quickly. On the right side baseline. Shot up, no good. And that was taken, I believe, by, let's see, can't see the number here. Number 8, that was Shaylin Sprinkles. Sprinkles at the free throw line. She has 41 three-pointers on the season. 83% free throw shooter. Davidson comes out for VU. Jennifer Rieksta comes in for VU, replacing her. At the line is Shaylin Sprinkles from Henderson, Kentucky. 5'5" freshman guard. Has 3 points on the night so far, 1 three-pointer. Her free throw is up and good. With 26.8 seconds to go in the first quarter, VU owns a 10-point lead, 25-15. Sprinkles back at the stripe for a second free throw. It's good again. VU basketball. And the shot clock not a factor now as we have 20 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Daniels double teamed, has the ball taken away by Sprinkles. Rushes to the basket. Shot no good. Nice block by Daniels. But Sprinkles has it back in the left corner. Elliott now top of the key. Kicks it out. Far side to Harris. Harris three-pointer on the way. No. Rebound Zion Hayes with 5 seconds to go. Quarter number 1. Hayes brings it down all the way to the glass. Lays it up. No good. Rebound far side. Saved by Aaron, but it's out of bounds. So that's the end of quarter number 1. And the Trailblazers scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. At the end of one quarter, Blazers on top 25-16, back in 60 seconds.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Okay, we're back here at the VUPE complex and getting set to start quarter number 2 in this ball game as our Lady Trailblazers leading 25-16 after 1. Don't forget that as soon as this game is over, we'll have Dave Hunter on the call with the men's contest. The VU men, number 1 team in JCAA, Division I team in the nation, taking on the Wabash Valley men. So want to be sure and stick around for that. We still have a lot of good basketball left here to go in this ball game. Our Lady Trailblazers trying to improve on a undefeated season as far as Region 24 goes. We're 4-0 now, trying to make that a 5-0 undefeated region play so far. Lady Blazers back out on the court. They're in their white uniforms with blue numerals trimmed in gold. And here come the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley in black uniforms, red numerals trimmed in white. So to start the second quarter, it'll be the Lady Warriors basketball out of bounds. On the far side, Destiny McAllister brings it in the backcourt to Jordan Scott. Scott crosses the time stripe, dribbles to her left, hands off to Sprinkles. Shaylin looks for some help. Gets it out on the far side to Destiny McAllister, way out behind the arc. To Elliott. Asia backs it in, kicks it back out. Long three on the way, far side. It's no good. Ball is handled by Zion Hayes. No, check it out. It'll be Talia Heron. And the foul going to be called on Heron for pushing off. And looks like Destiny McAllister lost a shoe. So she's down on the floor trying to untie the shoe before she puts it back on. 9:39 to go. First half of play. 25-16 VU lead. Second quarter just underway. No score yet in the second period. On this cold January afternoon, we hope you're all staying warm. Nice in here. Come on over and watch the rest of this game and watch Dave Hunter as he calls the second game. Three-pointer on the way, left corner, no good, taken by Destiny McAllister. Imani Washington brings it into VU territory. Goes to her left, nice pick set by Rieksta. Washington tried to get it down to Rieksta. Taken away, though, by Asia Elliott. Dugans comes down court, puts it up off the glass, and good. No, check it, that's Sprinkles. Sprinkles has her 7th point of the day. VU on top 25-18. Bounce pass into Hayes. Hayes to the glass. Up, no good. And last touch out of bounds by Rieksta of VU. Out of bounds to the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley. Brianna Dugans brings it in to Jordan Scott in the backfield. Scott comes to McAllister. Left side Dugans in the wing over here in front of the VU bench. Ball's loose, picked up by Dugan. Long three on the way by Sprinkles. It's good. It's good. That's her 42nd three-pointer of the year. Her second one of the night. And now we have a foul called on Zion Hayes, I believe. Yep, Zion Hayes picks up the personal foul. That's her second and team's 4th foul for VU, 25-21. Wabash Valley has got the lead down now to 4 with 8.5 to go in the first half. Scott across the time stripe. Pass goes in the left corner now to Dugans. On the drive, puts it up, and no, cannot get the roll. Ball's loose. It's roll, rebound, back up, no good. Rebound on the far side now by Alexander. Gives to Zion Hayes. Is tipped out of bounds by Dugan. It'll be VU basketball with 8:15 to go, half number 1. 4-point VU lead. Hayes gets it in to Nat Dixon, right at center court in that big yellow basketball here at the VUPE complex. Dixon to Washington. Washington for 3. Yes, nice shot by Imani Washington. Her 3rd three-pointer of the night. Her 26th three-pointer of the year. Hayes jumps, pumps. Check it, that'll be Jordan Scott with a 2-pointer. VU on top, 25-22. Zion Hayes to the glass, spin, puts it up, no. Ball's loose, picked up by Scott. Jordan kicks it out to Sprinkles. Sprinkles jumps, 3-pointer, it's good. Wow, that's her 3rd three-pointer of the night, and a timeout being called with 7:31 to go in the first half. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. 7:31 to go in the first half. Trailblazers on top by 2 now, 28-26, back in 60 seconds.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Okay, back here at the VUP complex, we have a good ball game going on tonight right now. At the end of quarter number 1, our Lady Blazers were on top, 25-16, but now the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley has cut the lead down to only 2 at 28-26 with 7:31 to go in half number 1. Our ladies are on the court now, the Lady Trailblazers back on the court. It'll be VU basketball as play resumes. Michaela Alexander sets to bring it in from the official as the VU Jazz Band plays across the way. There's a whistle, and Alexander has the ball into Imani Washington. Imani crosses the line right at center court, picks up her dribble, gives to Hayes right side of the free throw line. Alexander deep for 3, just a little too short, no good. And a foul going to be called on Michaela Alexander. Rushes after the long rebound, but ran into Asia Elliott. That's the 3rd team foul. Or rather, 4th team foul on VU. McAllister brings it in the far side now to Scott. Jordan dribbles way out deep on the far side. Now to Harris. Harris to Sprinkles, and her pass goes out of bounds, but not before a foul is called on VU. And that'll stop the clock with 7:06 to go in the first half. Hayes picks up another personal foul. That's 3rd on her. And now Jalen Davidson back in the ball game for VU from Sullivan, Indiana, just up the road here, not too far from us. Wabash Valley basketball comes in deep to Shaylin Sprinkles. Now back to far side to Harris. Harris to McAllister. Now to Elliott. Sprinkles on the far side. Gives to Scott. VU on top by 2, 28-26. 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Scott, left side. McAllister, 1. That's a shot clock violation. Good defense by VU. And they get the ball back with 6:44 to go in half number 1. Michaela Alexander. Bring it in bounds on the far side. 1 bounce into Imani Washington. Imani across the timeline, goes left now. Now still in the dribble, picks it up. Looking for some help out deep. Looking for help. She gets it away to Nat Dixon. Dixon comes near side. Behind the arc a little bit. Rieksta behind the arc for 3. Oh, rims out and around, no good. Halfway down. Should be a 1.5 anyway. Harris on the drive. Kicks it out to Jordan Dugans. Shot up, left side, no good. Oh, rebound almost taken in by Davidson. Is taken away by the Lady Warriors. Pass comes to Harris. Shot up, no good. Ball's loose. Controlled now by the Ladies Trailblazers. Michaela Alexander had it. Nat Dixon brings it down court. Dishes left side to Rieksta off the glass. In and out, no good. Just cannot take the lid off that basket. Still a 2-point VU lead, though, with 5:45 to go. Half number 1. VU on top 28-26. Harris on the far side, and she's going to be fouled by Michaela Alexander. 5:39 to go in the first half. 5 team fouls now. 2 on Alexander. And that will put Harris at the free throw line. Keeley Harris from Owensboro, Kentucky. Alexander comes out. Daniels comes in for VU. Harris at the stripe, normally a 63% free throw shooter from that line. Left-hander eyes the iron, puts it up, got it. Cuts the VU lead down to 1 now. 28-27. She get tied up with this one. Averaging 6.3 a game. It's her first point of the afternoon. We're tied. 28-28 with 5:35 to go in the half. Bonnie Washington double teamed out front. Gets it away to Davidson. Jalen left side Dixon. Oh, she traveled. Took a step before she tried to fake the shot and took a step in the meantime. That turns the ball back over to Wabash Valley. 5:25 to go. 28, actually. We're tied 28-28. Jordan Scott has it in the backfield. Imani Washington on her. Bounce pass goes far side to Sprinkles. Baseline right, picks up her dribble. Ball's loose to Elliott. Asia turns around in the paint, puts it up too hard, nope. And out of bounds to VU. With 5:10 to go. Half number 1. Lazari Daniel will bring it in. Now back in for VU. Actually, first time of the evening for VU. It'll be Selena Wilson. She's from Cleveland, Ohio. 5'11", freshman forward. She brings it in to Imani Washington. Across the time stripe, Imani double teamed out front. Dixon now to Wilson in the right corner. Picks up her dribble to Nat Dixon. On the floater, up and no good. Too hard. Rebound Elliott. And a pass tipped out of bounds by Nat Dixon to Wabash Valley. Wabash Valley basketball. Jordan Scott will bring it in. Actually, to Scott from Harris. Jordan across the time stripe, way on the other far side. Now at the free throw line. Stops in the lane, gives to Elliott. Pass goes out to Harris. She drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound, nice one by Selena Harris, or rather Selena Wilson. Washington. Zion Hayes for 3, a little too short, no. Rebound Elliott. Outlet pass goes to Harris. Harris in the paint, turns around, gives it away now to Scott. And ball goes out of bounds to the Lady Warriors with 4:18 remaining in the second quarter. We're all tied up 28-28. We were leading 25-16 at the end of 1, but now it's all tied up. Lady Warriors and the Lady Trailblazers. Sprinkles for 3, far side, no. Rebound, last touched out of bounds by Elliott. Asia Elliott tipped it out of bounds. VU basketball with 4:10 to go in half number 1. Davidson gives the ball to Washington. Washington now to Rieksta. Rieksta back to Nat Dixon. Rieksta between the circles. Looks left, can't get it over there. Looks down low, can't get it down. Nat Dixon has the ball now at the top of the key. Jalen Davidson in a wing near side in front of the Wabash Valley bench. Bounce pass goes down to Rieksta. Her shot is up. And let's see, it's going to be a foul called on Wabash Valley, I believe. Yeah, that'd be Cassie McMasters picked up a personal foul. That's her personal foul. And that will put Jennifer Rieksta at the free throw line. Has not scored yet in the contest. Normally a 72% free throw shooter. Averaging 12.8 a game. She's not scored yet in this ball game. First one's up, a little too hard off the back of the iron, no good. One more coming her way. Jennifer Rieksta from Southeast Lafayette. 6'2", sophomore center. Dribbles 6 times. Puts the ball over her head. That's her normal routine from the free throw line. It's up and good this time. Jennifer gives VU back a 1-point lead now. 29-28, 3:40 to go in half number 1. Harris across the time stripe. Pass comes near side now to Scott. McAllister's long 3 shot, no good. Rebound Davidson. Jalen brings it down court herself. Goes out far to the left. Now to Dixon. And a whistle away from the ball, and a foul going to be called on Cassie McMasters. Cassie McMasters picks up another personal foul. That's her second. And the second foul, or team foul of the second quarter. VU basketball, out of bounds, baseline right, under our own bucket. Imani Washington to bring it in bounds. 3:25 to go in the second. Long cross go pass to Davidson for three from the left corner. No. Ball's loose. And the foul going to be called on Selena Wilson, I believe. Ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to be on Wilson. VU with a 1-point lead, 29-28. I kind of knew this would be a battle. Like I said, we are ranked number 2 in Region 24 play this week. And Wabash Valley ranked number 3 in region play this week. So it's going to be a battle. Looks like maybe down to the wire. And the clock is stopped at 3:20 to go in the first half. At the line, Keely Harris back at the line. She hit them both last time there. 63% free throw shooter, got it right over the front of the rim. Tied again, 29-29. This could be the first time the Warriors take the lead. If she gets this one down, it's in the air. It is good. Warriors take the lead, 30-29. With 3:20 to go in the first half. Back in is Destiny McAllister. Also, Brianna Dugans. VU basketball. Have to bring it full length of the court. Washington comes with a pass to Nat Dixon. She across the timeline right at center court. Pass to the left side of Davidson. Now down low. Ball is loose. And scramble is on. Jump ball going to be called. And the arrow goes to VU with 3:07 remaining in the half. VU down by 1. 30-29. Imani Washington. Baseline right at her own bucket. Comes in to Rieksta in the right corner. And Rieksta travels. Turnover to Wabash Valley with 3:04 to go in the half. McMasters brings it in. Far side to Jordan Scott. Scott behind the back dribble across the 10-second line. Inside 3 minutes to play in the half. Pass comes near side now to McAllister. Behind the arc. Now to her left. Now back right. Pass goes down low, wide open underneath. Nice cut to the bucket by Brianna Dugans. And she gives Wabash Valley a 3-point lead, 32-29. 2.5 to go in the first half. Dixon lays it up left side too hard, no good. Ball's into the hands now of Destiny McAllister. Comes down to Jordan Scott. She'll put it up. No. Nice rebound by Dixon on the far side. But she loses the handle. Scrambles on, and a foul going to be called on Dixon, I believe. Yep, it's going to be called on Nat Dixon of VU with 2:18 to go in the first half. Dixon picks up her first personal foul, but that's the 7th team foul for VU. Here in the second quarter, at the line will be Brianna Dugans from Chicago. Chicago, Illinois, of course, 62% from the stripe. 5'7" redshirt freshman guard. Brianna Dugans eyes the rim, lets it fly, got it. They are a tough three-point free throw shooting team. They're averaging 69% from the line. We're averaging 60. One more for Dugans. She has 3 points now, averaging 8.1. It's up and good again. 5-point Wabash Valley lead, 34-29. 2:18 to go, half one. VU basketball. Looks like Wabash Valley is in a 2-3 zone defense now. Dixon passes it back to Washington. Imani across the stripe. 2:10 to go in the first half. Top of the key, Imani pass is taken away down low by McAllister. Pass comes down court, taken back by Imani Washington. Imani across the stripe. To the glass, kicks it out left side to McAllister and Alexander. And she travels, turned back over to VU, to Wabash Valley. With 1:57 to go in the first half. Pass comes in now to Jordan Scott. Picked up way in the backcourt by Imani Washington. Crosses the time stripe right at center court. Goes to her right now. Still on the dribble. in the right corner. Picks up her dribble. Gives to McAllister in the middle. Back out. It comes to Dugans. Dugans on the floater, puts it up, and no. Ball's tied up on the far side, and let's see. It will be a jump ball, and the arrow goes to Wabash Valley with 1:34 to go in half number one. Wabash Valley on top by 5, 34-29. It'll be Jordan Scott to bring it in bounds. Baseline right under her own bucket. Comes into McMasters. She's on the dribble, has it stripped away by Nat Dixon. Good strip by Dixon. She'll bring it down court all alone by herself. Her shot is up, no good. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw stripe. That foul got to be called on Destiny McAllister. McMasters comes out. Elliott comes back in for Wabash Valley. Nat Dixon at the free throw line. 3 out of 4 from there so far tonight. She has 1 3-pointer that came back in quarter number 1. All of her free throws also came back in quarter number 1. A minute 24 to go in the first half. VU down by 5, 34-29. Nat Dixon at the line. Good. Nice shot by Dixon. Normally a 45% free throw shooter, but she's hitting better than that tonight. VU down by 4 now, 34-30. A minute 24 to go in the half. Dixon, 1 more free throw. 3 dribbles. Eyes the rim, put it up, and too short. Nope, but Alexander has the free throw, or has the rebound, and she's going to be fouled too. Wabash Valley is in the bonus, but we're not quite yet in the bonus. So it will be VU basketball out of bounds. Here comes Cassie McMasters back in the contest for Wabash Valley. 1:21 to go in the second. Let's see, they're going to get, VU basketball out of bounds, baseline right. Under her own bucket. Imani Washington to bring it in. Has the ball from the official. Looking deep. Comes in to Dixon. Well, she almost had it taken away. Out it comes to Washington for 3. Right corner, no good. Rebound all day by Scott. In the backcourt. Pass goes to McMasters on the far side. Nice takeaway by Jaylyn Davidson in the backcourt. Jaylyn to the glass. Lays it up. Nice move. Jaylyn Davidson has her 5th point of the night. Cuts the Wabash Valley lead down to 2 now. 34-32. Shot up from the left side is good by Casimir Masters. Has her 3rd point of the night. Back to a 4-point lead for Wabash Valley. 36-32. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Dixon on the near side in the wing. Now to the bucket. Kicks it out left side of Washington. In the corner. Davidson for 3. Left corner. No good. Ball comes down into the hands of McMasters. Down it comes to Scott. Oh, and she runs in. Offensive foul against Wabash Valley. Gives the ball back to VU. And we're down by 4. 36-32. 25.1 seconds to go. Half number 1. Shot clock not a factor now. Davidson comes out. Wilson comes in for VU. Down by 4. 36-32. Washington to bring it in bounds. In front of head coach Nyla Johnson. Dixon lets it roll. Now picks it up in the backcourt. Across the timeline. She goes to her right, picks up her dribble. Left side, Imani Washington. Now Dixon right side. Into Alexander, turn around, put it up off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath. Wilson has it lost. Top of the key. Alexander for 3. Oh, too short, no. And last touch out of bounds by Wabash Valley. With 2.5 seconds to go in half number 1. VU basketball in front of Ingrida Hartsfield and the Wabash Valley bench. Washington, 2.5 seconds to go. We'll bring it in bounds. Looking. Wilson, top of the key. Can't get it away. She does at the buzzer. It's good. It's good. Wilson. It's a 3-pointer at the buzzer to end half number 1. And that's her 7th 3-pointer of the year. Wow, what a finish at halftime. It's Wabash Valley 36, VU 35. And the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. It's halftime. I'm going to take a timeout break to recognize our halftime sponsors.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Wolf Construction Company,
Vincennes Water Utilities,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Ewing Printing,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Ubilar GMC Cadillac in Vincennes,
Holmes Plumbing,
Byron Bob's Pizza House,
Memory Motorplex,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Jimmy John's,
German American Bank,
Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Culver's Restaurant,
and the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
It's halftime here at the VUP complex, and the halftime Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. Halftime, the Warriors on top by 1 over our Blazers, 36-35. We were leading 25-16 at the end of 1, but the Blazers defense kind of faltered there in the second quarter, and the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors offense really kicked it in quarter number 2, and now they're on top here at halftime. 36-35, and we'll come back in 2 minutes and give you individual scoring for both ball clubs right here on WVUB Vincennes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant at 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features chicken sandwiches and tenders, cheese curds, and onion rings. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about Auto Owners is online at walkerhughes.com.
And you could probably hear the VU Jazz Band playing across the way. They're a great group of young musicians, VU students, and directed by Susie Jackson, the longtime director here at Vincennes University. And let's take a look now at the individual scoring for both ball clubs as we are at halftime. And the halftime Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. The Warriors on top by 1, 36-35. And here's the way the scoring went. First of all, for the leading Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, coached by Ingrida Hartsfield. As I said, she was coach here last year. And leading the Lady Warriors in scoring with 13 points, Shayla Sprinkles. She had 3 trays in half number 1 and 2 points from the line, 1 bucket from the field territory for 13 points in the first half. And following her with 6 points, 2 ladies with 6 points. Destiny McAllister had 6, both of those on 3-pointers. And then 6 points also from Jordan Scott. She had 1 bucket in the first quarter, 1 bucket from the field in the second quarter, and 2 from the stripe back in quarter number 1 for her 6 points. And with 4 points each, a couple of ladies, Brianna Dugan had 4, did not score in the first quarter, but had a bucket from the field and 2 points from the stripe in second quarter. And then Keely Harris had 4 points. All 4 of those came from the free throw line in quarter number 2. So Sprinkles had 13. McAllister had 6. Scott had 6. Dugans had 4, as well as Harris had 4. And Cassie McMasters had 3. Now for our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers, trailing by only 1 point here at halftime, 36-35. And our leading scorer actually in the first half was Imani Washington. All 3-pointers, 3 trays in half number 1. So she has 26 trays on the season. Also following her with 7 points, Zion Hayes had 7. Did not score in the second quarter, but had all 7 points back in quarter number 1. 3 field goals and 1 from the free throw stripe. And then with 5 points on the night, Jalen Davidson came in strong off the bench, had a 3-pointer in quarter number 1, and a field goal in quarter number 2 for her, 5 points. Also with 7 points, half number 1, Nat Dixon. Dixon off the bench, came in strong with a 3-pointer in quarter number 1, and then she followed that up with 3 free throws in the first period, 1 free throw in the second quarter for her 7 points. And then following her with 3 points in half number 1, Selena Wilson off the bench had a 3-pointer, a tray in the second quarter. Then also with 1 point rounding out the scoring. Well, let me give you Lazari Daniel first. She had a bucket back in quarter number 1 from the field for her 2 points. And then Michaela Alexander hit from the field with the 2 points as well. So for the Lady Trailblazers in half number 1, Imani Washington had 9. Nat Dixon and Zion Hayes had 7. Jalen Davidson chipped in 5 in half number 1. 3 points contributed from Selena Wilson, 2 from Lazari Daniel, and 1 from Michaela Alexander. So that's the way the scoring half stands here in half number 1. Lady Trailblazers trailing by 1, 36-35 at the hands of Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Back with more after this 2-minute timeout.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ubar Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ubilarvincennes.com. Ubilar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
There's the VU Jazz Band across the way. And coming back here at halftime, just about set for second half action. Dan Ravelin with you. And don't forget to stay tuned right after this contest. Dave Hunter has the call on the men's contest with the number one NJCAA Division I men's basketball team in the nation, our Vincennes University men's basketball team. They'll be taking on the Wabash Valley men right after this contest is over. Right now, though, I wanted to tell you about, I think, what's an important standings this week in Region 24 NJCAA Division I women's standings. Southwestern Illinois College, undefeated in Region 24 play with a 5-0 mark, and they're undefeated overall, 20-0. We're also undefeated, but it's a 4-0 mark on the season in Region 24, 12-6 overall. Wabash Valley, the team we're playing tonight, ranking third this week in the division standings, 3-3 in 24 division, 10-8 overall. John A. Logan is fourth, 2-3 in Wabash the standings, 7-7 overall. Albany Central, who we beat last week, 3-3 in Region 24 play, 8-10 overall. Red Lake, 2-4 in region standings, 6-11 overall. And then Lincoln Trail, 1-3 in the Division 24 NJCAA Division I standings, 6-12 overall. And finally, Shawnee still looking to pick up their first win in Region 24 play. They're 0-4 and 1-12 overall on the season. So that's the way the standings go right now. And we're looking forward to an exciting second half of action here at the VUPE complex. And it's halftime, where the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. It's halftime. The Warriors on top by 36-35. Back after this 2-minute timeout.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Both teams now gathered back around their respective coaches, just about 5 seconds away from the buzzer, which would indicate the start of half number 2. And as I mentioned earlier, the Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Hughes, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. Wabash Valley Lady Warriors on top by 1 point, 36-35 over our Blazers. But as in the past, our new coach, Nyla Johnson, has a way of turning things around in the second half of games. So we hope she can do that again in this ball game and maintain our undefeated season as far as Region 24 play goes. We're 12-6 overall, 5-3 here at home. Looking to improve that to 6-3, 7-3 on the road, and 4-0 in Region 24 play. To start quarter number 3, it'll be VU basketball. Here's the 10 minutes of quarter number 3. Washington comes in to Nat Dixon. VU attacking the basket to my left here in this half of play. Dixon's pass goes down to Rieksta. Rieksta's fouled from behind by Asia Elliott. So quickly, the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors pick up a team foul. Imani Washington to bring the ball in bounds, baseline right, under her own bucket. Looking deep. Comes in to Talia Heron. Heron to the glass. Nice move. It does not go down, but she's fouled. Good move to the bucket by Talia Heron. Normally a 41% free throw shooter, has not scored yet in tonight's game, averaging 6.1 a game. She's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Left-hander puts it in the air. Too hard, no good. One more coming her way. She's 6 foot, sophomore forward, averaging 6.1 a game. Looking for her first point of the afternoon. It's in the air, bounces around, no good. Ball's loose. Picked up by Elliott. She'll give it away now on the far side to Scott. Jordan round to the near side to Sprinkles. Sprinkles out front. VU now in a 2-3 zone defense. It looks like Harris is on McAllister. Elliott jumps, pumps, and no. Rebound hold down by Imani Washington. Outlet pass goes to Nat Dixon. Dixon left side to Wilson. Wilson down low to Rieksta. And ball goes out of bounds to VU, I believe. Yep, VU basketball. Destiny McAllister comes in for the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Imani Washington to trigger inbounds left side baseline. Under her own bucket. Pass comes in deep to Nat Dixon. She chases it down. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dixon comes to her left. Now in the paint. Nice move. Shot up. No good. It was blocked partially. And a foul going to be called on Keely Harris. And she hit Dixon in the face, I think, accidentally. Nat rubbing her eye. And it will be VU basketball out of bounds, baseline left, under her own bucket. And that's the third team foul on Wabash Valley here in the third quarter. Washington having trouble getting it in. Oh, 5-second violation. Good defense that time by Wabash Valley. So that'll turn the ball back over to the Lady Warriors. 8 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. Third quarter play, long way to go. Wabash Valley still on top by 1, 36-35. No one scored yet here in the third quarter. Jordan Scott crosses the time stripe on the near side. Hands it off now to Shaylin Sprinkles. Sprinkles goes left side out deep on the far side to McAllister. Back to Harris. Sprinkles, top of the key. Goes to her right now. On the dribble, and a foul called on Nat Dixon. I didn't see that. Looked like Sprinkles fell down on her own. Tried to cut too hard to the glass. It'll be the Lady Warriors basketball out of bounds. Baseline right, under their own bucket. Harris brings it in, and a offensive foul called on the Lady Warriors. Gives the ball back to VU, and looks like Brianna Dukins coming into the contest for Wabash Valley. Elliott sits down. Washington and Dixon in the backcourt for VU. Dixon passes it back to Imani. Imani across the time stripe with 8:25 to go in the third quarter. Imani on the far side picks up her dribble, in trouble. Pass almost taken away. Hauled in, though, by Selena Wilson. And Wilson's going to be fouled by Shaylin Sprinkles. So Sprinkles picks up her first personal foul in the third quarter. And she trying to appeal to the official. It was pretty obvious from up here anyway, right at the midcourt stripe. Washington with the basketball for VU. And now we have stoppage of play. And that will put Selena Wilson at the free throw stripe. Has not scored from the line yet this year. She does now. That's her first one. One more coming our way. We're tied 36-36. Wilson from Cleveland, Ohio. One more up and go. Rims out, around, no good. Ball hauled in by McAllister. Far side it goes to Scott. Scott on the dribble, left side baseline. Kicks it out right side. Long three on the way. It's no good. Taken by Dugans. Rebound hauled in by Talia Heron. Heron across the timeline on the far side. 7:50 to go in the third quarter. Wilson now to Nat Dixon. Dixon has the ball knocked away. And jump ball going to be called. And the arrow will go to Wabash Valley. 36-36, all tied up. With 7:49 to go in the third quarter of play. This could be one right down to the wire. The way things are going right now. Harris to bring it in bounds. She does now to Scott. Jordan slowly across the timeline. Picked up by Talia Heron. Now it goes left. Out to Harris. Harris near side to Dugans. Dugans down low. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Wilson gives to Dixon. Now across the time stripe. Goes to her right real quickly. Down low to Rieksta. Shot up. No good. And rebound, though, hauled in by Wabash Valley. It's saved back into the hands of Talia Heron. Heron is fouled as she goes hard to the glass. Foul by Destiny McAllister. McAllister is from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Talia Heron back at the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from their stripe so far tonight. Normally a 41% free throw shooter. Averaging 6.1 a game. Looking for her first point of the night. 6 foot sophomore forward. A left-hander. Eyes the rim. Puts it up and good. Nice shot by Heron. Gives VU a 1-point lead now. 37-36. 7:17 to go in the third quarter. One more toss coming to Talia Heron. Takes her time. Eyes the iron. Lets it fly. Good again. Nice. 2 free throws. VU on top now by 2. 38-36. Here comes Scott across the timeline with a pass to Harris. Harris hard to the glass. Nice rejection from behind by Talia Harris. Or rather, Talia Heron. Got Harris and Heron mixed up. It'll be Wabash Valley basketball out of bounds. Baseline left. Under their own bucket. 7:07 to go in the third. VU on top by 2. 38-36. Pass comes in far side now to Dugans. Dugans to Harris. Back to Dugans. Dugans up, no good, but she is going to be fouled in the act of shooting, and she will go to the charity mark. Brianna Dugans from Chicago had 4 points in half number one. She had a bucket from the field and then 2 from the stripe, 2 out of 2 from the charity line. Zion Hayes back in for VU, and Selena Wilson will sit down. 5'7" redshirt freshman guard from Chicago, Brianna Dugans. First free throw up and good. Nothing but net right across the top of the rim. 38-37, VU on top by 1 now. Dugans trying to tie it up again. 3 dribbles. High as the rim. It's on the way. It's good. We're tied up again. 38-38. 7 minutes to go in the third. Washington across the timeline to the near side now. Picks up her dribble. Double teamed out front. Pass goes to Rieksta. Jennifer double teamed out front on the far side. Breaks away. Heron now. Heron slides to the bucket. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Nat Dixon for VU. Washington left corner is Heron. Pass to Dixon. Right side. Shot up and good. Dixon has her 9th point of the evening. 40-38. VU lead. 6:25 to go in the third. Wabash Valley on the dribble. Sprinkles puts it up and got it. Baseline right. Her 15th point of the night. Pass goes down low to Zion Hayes. Ball knocked out of her bound, but she's fouled in the process. And that will be 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. And a technical foul going to be called on Destiny McAllister. And that will put Zion Hayes at the free throw line. She has 7 points on the night so far. Afternoon, I guess. It's hard to remember her playing in the afternoon. Hayes from Cartersville, Georgia, 5'9" sophomore guard. Puts it up and got it. VU back on top now by 1, 41-40. 6:12 to go in the third. Hayes again, got it. All right. And now with the technical foul, we will have Hayes back at the line one more time. Trying to hit 3 in a row from the line, and she does. Nice shot by Hayes. One more coming away. She was actually fouled in net shooting. Could be a 4-point play, and yeah, she got it. Got the roll. All right, 4 in a row from the stripe for Zion Hayes. And VU has the basketball out of bounds with a 4-point lead, and we have a timeout on the court. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes. 6:12 to go, quarter number 3. VU on top, 44-40. Back in 60 seconds with more action.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Well, welcome back here at the VUPE complex. We have 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third period of play. And our Lady Trailblazers have climbed back to a 4-point lead now, 44-40. A very exciting contest, a very meaningful contest. As I said earlier, our Lady Blazers are ranked number 2 this week in Region 24 play. And the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley ranked number 3 in Region 24 play. So this is a very, as far as right now, a crucial game in region play. Of course, a long way to go. We have about 8 more Region 24 games to play. So, but we still want to keep our undefeated record intact. 6:12 to go, quarter number 3. VU basketball on top by 4. Imani Washington brings it in to Nat Dixon. Double team way out front. She is fouled by Shaylin Sprinkles. And Sprinkles doesn't like the call either. She argues with the official, and that should be another T. It's not. She's still talking to the official, not the one that made the call, but that's the... they'll put VU in the bonus situation now, as Nat Dixon will go to the free throw stripe. Shooting a couple. 45% from the line from Dyersburg, Tennessee. 5'8" sophomore guard. Technical going to be called now on, I believe it's going to go on Keely Harris. Yep, Keely Harris. No, wait, 24, Jordan Scott, not 14. So another T, 2 in a row here by Wabash Valley. They're pretty mouthy with 6:06 to go in third quarter. The officials talking things over right behind Nat Dixon, who's standing at the free throw line. Nat is a 5'8" sophomore guard. 7 points in the first half, 2 so far here in the second half. Free throw up, good. This is a great time to hit those crucial free throws down the road, but the clock stopped. 45-40 VU lead. And misses that one. But then we'll have Zion Hayes to shoot the technical free throws. It's up, and it is good. Nice shot by Hayes. One more coming her way. It's in the air. Good again. 6 in a row from the stripe for Zion Hayes. VU now back on top by 7. 47-40. Those are the breaks we needed to break out here in the third quarter. Washington pass comes in the backcourt to Nat Dixon. Dixon across the timeline. Now to Zion Hayes out deep on the near side. Bounce to Leah Heron. To Hayes, left side. To the glass. Lays it up. Good by Hayes. 49-40 VU lead. Down court quickly. Jordan Scott between the circles. Slows it down. Backs it up. Gives the Sprinkles. Cross court pass goes to Dugans. Dugans, right side of the lane, and a foul going to be called on VU. And that's going to go on Heron, I believe. Talia Heron, yep. That'll stop the clock with 5:36 to go in the third quarter. VU on top by 9 now, 49-40. It'll be Lady Warriors basketball. Out of bounds, baseline, left under their own bucket. Harris to trigger it in, looking for some help. Is it in to McAllister, back to Harris. Harris jumps, pumps, long range is no good. Rebound to Leah Heron. Heron gets it out to Imani Washington. Imani down court quickly in front of her own bench. Down to Rieksta. Rieksta puts it up, left side, good. 51-40, VU leading by 11 now. 5:10 to go in the third. Harris on the dribble, in the paint, spins, travels, wasn't called. Yeah, now it's called. I called it before the ref did. 5:07 to go, third quarter of play. VU on top by 11 now, 51-40. And our Lady Blazers are in the bonus. Nat Dixon to Imani Washington. Imani across the timeline right at center court. Hayes for 3, left side, no. Rebound into the hands of McMasters. McMasters across the timeline. Brings it back out to Dugans. Dugans, McMasters for 3. She cans it. That's her first three-pointer of the night. 51-43 VU lead. 4:35 to go in the third period of play here at the VUPE complex. Zion Hayes double teamed on the far side. Now to Heron. To Leah. Has it almost taken away. Picks it back up. 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Pass goes over to Washington. Hayes wide open for 3. Far side. It's good. Hayes hits another 3. She's having a great third quarter. 54-43. VU lead. 4:10 to go in the third. McMasters on the drive. Kicks it out to Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott up. No good. Left side. Rebound into the hands of Nat Dixon. Matt comes down court quickly on the far side. All the way to the glass, on the floater, no good. Ball's into the hands now of Harris. On the floor, no travel was called. Ball's now loose. Out of bounds goes to Wabash Valley. Scramble on the floor with 3:48 to go in the third. Wabash Valley basketball. VU on top, 53. Back up here, 54-43. Keeley Harris from Owensboro, Kentucky, brings it in. Jordan Scott from Newburgh, Indiana. Scott top of the key on the move, on the dribble, kicks it out now to Sprinkles. Shot in the Sprinkles, long three on the way, no good. Deep rebound goes out to Zion Hayes. Zion across the time stride. In the paint, to the glass, lays it up, nice move. What a third quarter by Hayes. 3:20 to go in the third. VU on top, 56-43, and Zion Hayes has 13 points in quarter number 3 for Zion Hayes. The Trailblazers scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. 3:19 to go in the third quarter. VU on top, 56-43, back in 60 seconds.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bope's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
It's been a great third quarter here for VU. We were trailing at halftime 36-35, and now we're on top 56-43. So we came out strong in the third quarter. As I mentioned earlier, I guess I got lucky with the call, but it seems like a new coach, Nyla Johnson, really knows how to turn things around at the halftime spot and brings the team out strong in the third quarter. I don't know what she says to the ladies in the locker room at halftime, but it seems to really be working. Keep it working, girls. 3:19 to go in the third. The whole team's back now out on the court. Wabash Valley attacking the basket to my right here in this half. Cassie McMasters to bring it in bounds deep in the backcourt to Jordan Scott. She crosses the timeline, comes to the near side. Top of the key is Sprinkles. Shaylin lost the handle, but she's going to be fouled. And I think it's going to go on Zion Hayes. Hayes wasn't even close to her, I don't think. Reekster was closer, but anyway. That's the fourth team foul in the third quarter for the Wabash Valley. Or no, for VU. Harris brings it inbounds deep to McMasters. McMasters. And a foul going to be called on Lazari Daniel. Looks like maybe the officials are going to call him pretty close here to kind of keep control of this ball game. Been a lot of physical play so far. Cassie McMasters at the free throw line. 59% free throw shooter from Indianapolis. It's on the way, rims out, around, no good. Averaging 8.7 a game. She has 6 now. 59% free throw shooter at the stripe. One more. It's up and rims out, around, no good. Missed them both. Talia Heron brings the ball down to Lazari Daniel. Back to Heron, over to Washington. Imani between the circles. Right side pass goes to Jalen Davidson. How deep she goes. Pushed by Sprinkles, no foul was called. And Sprinkles takes the ball away. She comes down court, stops, top of the key. Pass down low, left side to Harris, and Harris puts it up and in. Harris's 6th point of the night. VU on top, 56-45. 2:30 to go in the third. Lazari Daniel on the dribble, left side behind the arc. Picks up her dribble, Left corner, Imani Washington for three. No. Rebound goes over to Harris. Kylie Harris, down court it comes to Dugans. Dugans kicks it out to Sprinkles. Sprinkles behind the arc, now in the paint, on the floater, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. So Shaylin Sprinkles goes to the free throw stripe to shoot a couple. From Henderson, Kentucky, averaging 16.5 a game, had 13 points in the first half. 83% free throw shooter. From Henderson, Kentucky, 5'5", freshman guard. She's scrappy. It's in the air, and it is good. Barely over the front of the rim. 56-46, VU on top by 10 now. 2:10 to go in the third period. Sprinkles. One more coming her way. Too short. Comes off left side into the hands of Talia Heron. To Nat Dixon. Dixon across the time stripe. 2 minutes to go in the third now. Left side pass comes to Imani Washington. Now to Heron. Talia. Right side to Dixon. Dixon, nice move to the bucket. Up and no good, though. Foul going to be called on VU. And that's going to be called on 11. Talia Heron picked up a personal foul. And now we'll stop the clock with 1:52 to go in the contest. Both teams now in the bonus situation. And that will put Keely Harris at the free throw line from Owensboro, Kentucky. She has 6 points on the night, averaging 6.3. 63% from the stripe this year. Up, bounces out, no good. One more coming to her. The 5'5" freshman guard at the free throw line. 4 points in the first half, 2 so far here in the third quarter. Her free throw again is up and in this time. 56-47, VU lead. Dixon across the time stripe, 1:45 to go in the third. That goes right. Hands off to Washington. Now to Davidson, or Alexander. Alexander down to Wilson. Selena fighting underneath. And a whistle foul going to be called. No, it's called a travel on Wilson. 1:35 to go in the third. It's going to be tough all the way down to the wire. 56-47. VU on top by 9 now. 1:35 to go in this ball game. Or rather in the third quarter. Still a long way to go in the ball game. Entire fourth quarter. And we have a timeout on the field, I believe. And they're yelling at the official. The bench is yelling at the official. Technical going to be called on the bench. That's the third technical of the night. Be called on number 4, Destiny McAllister. And officials are going to have a conference. Our VU ladies are in a huddle of their own. And they're coming over to the coach now. And to see who's going to shoot the free throws. It'll be Michaela Alexander to shoot the technical free throws. 64% free throw shooter from Louisville, Kentucky. She's called over now to the huddle by Nyla Johnson. We're expecting Coach Johnson to come up here to our broadcast booth after the ball game to kind of give us her recap of tonight's contest. It's been a very physical ball game. That's the fourth technical on the Wabash Valley team. These two teams are going at it with 1:32 to play in the third quarter. And there's a buzzer for both teams to resume play. And let's see, it's going to be, as I mentioned, Michaela Alexander at the line from Louisville, Kentucky. She has 1 point on the night so far, averaging 3.9 a game, 64% from the stripe. She's at the line now. Let's first one fly. Good. VU back on top by 10 now. 57-47. Could be a long fourth quarter. Michaela Alexander. One more free toss. Up and no, couldn't get it to roll. And now the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors giving her I'm not sure what you call it. It wasn't really applause. It was kind of a smirk, I guess. 1:32 to go in the third period. VU basketball. VU on top by 10. 57-47. Imani Washington to bring it in bounds on the far side of the court. Don't forget, after this contest, it'll be Dave Hunter coming on with the men's contest, and this one could last for a while. A little delay in the action as one of the officials comes over and talks to head coach Ingrita Hartsfield, head coach of the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, who was head coach here last year at VU. Imani Washington into Nat Dixon now. Nat goes left on the dribble, behind the legs dribble, behind the back dribble. Long pass cross court to Wilson. Wilson to Alexander. And jump ball going to be called. Arrow goes to VU with a minute 18 remaining in this third quarter of play. Imani Washington again to bring it in bounds. Baseline left under her own bucket. Comes in deep on the far side to Nat Dixon. Now down to Alexander. Alexander has the ball stripped away by Harris. Harris passed down court to Dugans. Dugans lays it up, puts it in from the right side. 1 minute to go, quarter number 3. VU on top, 57-49. Washington to Nat Dixon, the far side up behind the arc. Inside the arc now, Alexander. Washington for 3, just barely missed it. Ball was out of bounds off of the Lady Blazers. And it will be the Lady Warriors basketball with 49.6 to go in the third quarter. And looks like a foul has been called on VU. And that will put Keely Harris at the free throw line. Reichster comes back into the ballgame as Selena Wilson goes to the bench for a while. Harris, a 63% free throw shooter. Monesboro, Kentucky, it's up, no good, off the back of the iron. One more to her. 57-49, VU lead. 49.6 seconds to go in the third. Still a long way to go. Harris's next free throw, it rattles home. VU basketball. And Nat Dixon on the attack across the timeline, right at center court. 40 seconds to go in the third period of play. Long cross-court pass to Nat Dixon. Dixon has it. Gives to Rieksta. Out to Washington between the circles. Right side to Rieksta, now to Nat Dixon. 10 to shoot. Dixon on the dribble. Almost taken away. It's loose. Scrambles on. And a foul going to be called on Nat Dixon, I believe. Now we'll stop the clock with 23.5 seconds to go in the third period of play. And that will put Jordan Scott at the mark. She's a 79% free throw shooter. She had 6 points in the first half. Has not scored yet here in the third quarter. Only 23.5 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Jordan Scott from Newburgh, Indiana. Her first free throw is good. Showing that 79% free throw form. 5'6" freshman guard. One more toss. Left-hander puts it up. No good. Off the left side of the rim. Bounces out to the right. Lazari Daniel. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. VU basketball. Imani Washington on the far side. Now Nat Dixon. 10. Washington. Far side out deep. Double teamed over there. Gives to Dixon. 5, 4. Dixon on the left side. Lays it up. At the end of the third quarter. Does not go down. Wow, what a third quarter it was. The Trailblazers scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hartsfield Road in Vincennes. At the end of 3, it's VU 57, Warriors 51. Back with fourth and final quarter action. After this, 60-second timeout.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
10 more minutes to go, and it could be a long way before we finish this contest. But be sure and stay tuned for Dave Hunter and the second ball game coming up right after this one, as Dave will have a call on the VU men's game. VU men, of course, ranked number 1 in the nation in NJCAA Division I men's basketball. Very proud of them, and we're proud of our Lady Warriors, Lady Trailblazers too. There's a buzzer for the fourth quarter to start. VU, of course, in our home white uniforms with blue numerals trimmed in gold, and the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley in their traveling black uniforms, red numerals trimmed in white. Lady Warriors coached by last year's head coach here in Greta Hartsfield, and our new head coach, Nyla Johnson, have guided our Lady Trailblazers to a 12-6 overall mark this year so far. 5-3 here at home. We're looking to improve that to 6-3. 6-point VU lead as we head into the fourth quarter. 57-51, VU on top. Jordan Scott across the timeline, backs it up, gives left side to McMasters. Now back to Scott. Right corner, long three on the way. It's no good. Taken by Dugans. Rebound into the hands of Nat Dixon. Imani Washington comes down. Left side, right in front of her coach. Passes over to Nat Dixon. Dixon to Daniel. Daniel for three. It's going to be short. It was tipped and fouled. Foul going to be called on, I believe, that'll be on Keely Harris. Yeah. Hit her on the side of the head. Every time she, never mind, I won't go there. At the line is Lazari Daniel, up and good. Nice shot by Daniel. Her third point of the night. One more, got it. As she was fouled in three-point territory. One more coming her way. Crucial free throws down the stretch. Up and got them all. Yes. 60-51. VU on top now by 9. 9.5 to go in the ball game. Scott across the time stride. Gives to Sprinkles. In the paint to Dugans. Dugans lays it up. Nope, rolls out. It's loose. Scrambles on. Ball's loose. Picked up finally by Nat Dixon. Dixon across the timeline, far side, behind the back dribble. Nice pass to Washington. Back to Alexander. Alexander's pass tipped out of bounds by Dugans to VU with 9:07 to go in this ballgame. What a physical contest this has been. Imani Washington will bring it in bounds in the left corner by her own bench. Comes in at Dixon. Dixon dribbles slowly to her right. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Dixon almost lost it, picked it back up. Gives it to Daniel. Lazari almost lost it, and it's tipped out of bounds by Daniel. And again, Harris is mouthing something to the official. You can tell he's not too happy about it. 8:55 to go in the game. Wabash Valley basketball at half court. 60-51 VU lead. Pass goes to Dugans. Dugans kicks it out to Sprinkles. Sprinkles for three. Right side corner, no good. Rebound Nat Dixon. And jump ball going to be called. This time the arrow will go to VU. With 8:42 to go. No, wait, she changed her mind, I think. No, it's white ball. She indicated both directions at one time. 60-51, VU lead. Daniels comes out. Hayes comes back in. She had a great third quarter. Imani Washington. One bounce pass in to Hayes. Now back to Washington. Imani across the stripe, right at center court, the big yellow basketball here at the VUP complex. Hayes on the dribble. Right side picks it up. Bounce pass into Alexander. Right side of the lane. She tries to get it down low. Ball goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Jordan Scott. VU basketball. 8:23 to go in the contest. VU on top by 9, 60-51. Imani Washington looking to get it in. Comes in now to Hayes. Zion double teamed in the left corner. Ball's loose, picked up by Nat Dixon. Dixon, 4 to shoot on the shot clock. She takes it to the bucket, and she's fouled. And she's going to be fouled by, see what the official is, number 11. That'll be called on Cassie McMasters. And that will put Nat Dixon at the free throw line. Both teams, as I mentioned, in the bonus situation. Oh, no, wait. We're in the bonus situation now. Nope, not going to the line. Imani Washington comes in deep, almost taken away. It's controlled by Nat Dixon. She's fouled in the backcourt. Now, yeah, that's a foul called. No, they called a jump ball. Wabash Valley being very physical here in the fourth quarter. They have the entire second half. Kylie Harris comes into Jordan Scott with a basketball. Scott picks up her dribble. Near side to Sprinkles now. In the corner, right corner for 3. Shot up, no good. Keeley back up, no good. Rebound hauled down by Riksta. Gives to Dixon. That slowly across the timeline. Needs to eat some time off that clock. Behind the back dribble, nice one. To Hayes, now to Alexander near side. Riksta, left side, Washington fakes the 3. Now to Hayes, down low, up. Shot up and good. How'd she get that away? Riksta makes it a 62-51 VU lead. 7:25 to go in the ball game. Michaela Alexander almost steals that one, but knocks it out of bounds. 7:24 to go in the ball game. Shaylin Sprinkles to bring it in bounce. Bounce once into Scott. Jordan into Sprinkles now. Around the horn far side, it goes to Masters. Harris with the dribble out front. Now pass down low to Harris. And a travel going to be called, I believe. Yep, travel on Wabash Valley. Gives the ball back to VU with 7:10 remaining in this contest. Region 24 contest. A very important contest for both ball clubs. Far side, Zion Hayes now to Monty Washington. Daniel Hayes, far side. In the paint. To the bucket. Up and nice shot by Hayes. She is on fire here in the second half. VU basketball. VU on top 64-51. Pass comes in to McAllister. She'll take it up. Shot no good. Way over the rim. Matt Dixon hauls it down for VU. Across the timeline. Far side goes to Hayes. She hard to the bucket. Up. No good, but she's fouled. And McMasters gets up limping. Cassie limping on her left foot. And that will put Zion Hayes to the free throw line. Jalen Davidson comes into the ball game for VU. Nat Dixon checks out. Hayes at the line. 6 points in a row from their last quarter. 13 points in quarter number 3 overall. Rims out and around. Probably shouldn't have said that. 6:31 to go in the ball game. VU on top, 64-51. Zion Hayes, Cartersville, Georgia, up good this time. Got it. These free throws are crucial down the stretch. 65-51 VU lead with 6:31 to go in the game. Bounce pass comes in the backcourt to Jordan Scott from Kylie Harris. Scott goes to her left. Now back right, picks up her dribble. Brings it over to Dugans. Brianna to Scott. Scott way out deep for 3. No. Nothing but air. Michaela Alexander brings it down. To, and we have a timeout call now. It was to Imani Washington, but a timeout is called. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. 6:10 to go in this contest. VU on top, 65-51. Back in 60 seconds.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and french fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Back here at the VUPE complex. 6:10 to go in this ball game. VU on top, 65-51. A very important Region 24 contest for both ball clubs. Our Lady Trailblazers trying to improve to 5-0 in Region 24 and improve to 13-6 overall this year. Still a long way to go, though. About a 14-point lead. Zion Hayes back in the ball game for VU. Brings it inbounds to Imani Washington on the far side of the court, right at center court. Imani goes to her right, now double team. Left side comes to Davidson, into Hayes. Zion to the glass, she's fouled. Nice move by Zion Hayes. Foul by Brianna Dugans. Hayes back at the free throw line again. 1 out of 2 from the line here in the third quarter, but 6 out of 6. Or fourth quarter, 6 out of 6 in the third. Up and good. Rattles it home. Zion, one more coming away. 5'9" sophomore guard from Cartersville, Georgia. 71% free throw shooter, and she cans the second one. 67-51 VU lead. 5:59 to go in the ball game. Out comes Hayes. In comes Davidson. Across the timeline is Jordan Scott. Far side goes to Harris. Back to Scott. Right side pass comes to Scott again. Sprinkles round the horn outside. Good defense by VU. Sprinkles near side. Down to Scott. Jordan jumps, pumps, good. Jordan Scott has her third point of the fourth quarter. And the ball is tied up. Jump ball going to be called. The possession goes to VU with 5:26 to go in the contest. Here comes Zion Hayes back in the ball game for our Lady Trailblazers. Full court pressure being applied now by Wabash Valley. Imani Washington will try to get it inbounds against tough full court pressure by the Lady Warriors. Ball comes in loose. Sprinkles has it. To the glass, lost the handle out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Rieksta. It'll be Wabash Valley basketball. 5 minutes, 21 seconds to go in this game. Shaylin Sprinkles to bring it in bounds, baseline right, under her own glass. Comes it out deep now to Harris. Back to Sprinkles for 3. She cans it on the right corner. Sprinkles has her fourth three-pointer of the night. 67-56 VU lead. Pass goes over the head. Out of bounds, or into the hands of Wabash Valley. Shot goes up on the far side by Harris. No good. And the ball tipped out of bounds, lost out of bounds by Imani Washington. 5:01 to go in this game. Wabash Valley with the basketball. Down by 11, 67-56. Pass comes in to Scott. Scott to the glass, lays it up. No, a rebound. Rieksta, important board for VU. Gives to Zion Hayes. Now back to Washington. Cross court. Nice save by Alexander to Dixon. Nat kicks it out. Hayes on the far side. Jumps, pumps, scores! Zion Hayes makes it a 69-56 VU lead. 4.5 to go in the contest. Harris behind the back dribble. Now to Dugans. Dugans to Elliott. Elliott up right side and good. 4:15 to go in the ball game. VU having trouble getting across the 10-second mark. 4:10 to go in the game. Now, Dixon gets it across, picks up her dribble, gives to Alexander on the far side. Now down low to Rieksta. Rieksta backs it in, kicks it out to Washington. 10 to shoot on the shot clock. 4 minutes to go in the game. Right side, Alexander. Down low to Rieksta. Rieksta turns, puts it up, scoops it up, got it. Nice shot by Jennifer Rieksta. 71-58, VU lead. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Sprinkles for three, near side, no. Rebound far side goes to Hayes. Zion now to Dixon. Down across the time stripe. Back to Zion Hayes. Zion left side of Washington. 3.5 to go in the contest. VU on top, 71-58. Dixon for three. Oh, no. Just too short, no good. Rebound Elliott. Gives it away to Dugans. Dugans quick pass down court. Far side to Sprinkles. She saves it from going out of bounds into the hands of Imani Washington. Alexander slows it down. Good idea. Slow it down. Pick it up. This is up and down game. Very physical. 3:10 to go in the contest. 71-58 VU lead. Hayes has it and travels. 3:04 to go in the ball game now. VU with a 71-58 lead and a timeout call. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in this contest. VU on top, 71-58. Back after this 60-second timeout break.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in this contest, a very important Region 24 Division I contest. Both ball clubs very close. VU ranked number 2 this week in Region 24 play, and the Lady Warriors ranked number 3 this week. It'll be Wabash Valley basketball as play resumes. They'll have it in the backcourt on the far side. Sprinkles brings it in bounds to Jordan Scott. Jordan across the time stripe, far side. Gives it away now to Harris. Back to Dugans. To Sprinkles at the free throw line. Right corner to Jordan Scott. Sprinkles, top of the key. Bounces it in to Dugans. Pass is taken away by Nat Dixon. Dixon has it for VU. Double teamed in the backcourt. Get it away. She does now to Rieksta. Across the timeline to Zion Hayes. 2:30 to go in this contest. VU owns a 71-58 lead. Out of bounds, lost out of bounds by Zion Hayes. And it goes to Wabash Valley. With 2:31 to go in the ball game. VU leading 71-58. Harris on the dribble. Gives to Dugans. Dugans right side to Sprinkle for three. No. Rebound hauled down by Zion Hayes. Foul from behind by Kylie Harris. Every time she makes a foul, she acts so surprised. Pretty obvious going over the back like that. 2:19 to go in this ball game. And let's see, we are going to walk to the other end of the court. We're in the bonus situation now. Let's see, it'll put Zion Hayes at the free throw stripe. And now they changed their mind. And we're going to have to go full court, I think. 2:19 to go in the ball game. Now they got it straight. No, now we go back the other way to shoot a free throw. Yeah. VU on top, 71-58. Dave Hunter is very patiently waiting for the second game. At the line, Zion Hayes. Yeah. Zion Hayes at the free throw line. 4 out of 5 from there this quarter so far. It's up and in. Zion Hayes from Cartersville, Georgia, 5'9". Sophomore guard. One more free toss coming her way. It's in the air. It's in the bucket. 72-58. Now 73-58. Long pass down court to Sprinkles. Sprinkles down to Elliott. She's in the paint. She'll spin. Back to Sprinkles. 4-3. Right corner. Good. Sprinkles has another 3, but it's maybe, hopefully, too little too late. 2 minutes to go in the contest. Elliott in the backcourt, and travel going to be called on Heron. 2 minutes exactly to go in the ball game. VU still on top, 73-61. Stay tuned right after this ball game. Dave Hunter will have the call on the men's contest immediately following this ball game. Jordan Scott now to Elliott. Elliott, free throw line, shot up, does not go down. Rebound hold in by Nat Dixon. Breaks away across the 10-second stripe. Slows it down. Cross court to Zion Hayes. Hayes passes, tipped back into her own hands. She has the ball back, puts it up off the rim, no good. Ball's loose, picked out by Elliott. Baseball pass, down court to Sprinkles. Sprinkles puts it up, good. On the right side. 1:25 to go in the ball game. VU still on top by 10. It's taken away almost now back into the hands of Nat Dixon. Dixon double teamed the backcourt. Washington now, and a 10-second violation going to be called on the Lady Blazers. Clock stopped at 1:15 to go in the contest. McMasters to bring it in bounds far side now. She'll get it in to Scott. Back to McMasters, now to Elliott. Near side to Dugans. Dugans for 3, in and out, no good. Battle for the ball underneath. Hauled in by Heron. Talia gives to Washington. Washington now to Dixon. 1 minute to go in the contest. Across to Zion Hayes. Now back to Talia. To Rieksta. Lays up left side glass. No good. Down comes the Wabash Valley to Dugan. Now to Scott. Scott to the glass. Lays it up and good. They're coming on strong here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by VU now. With 40.6 ticks to go in this contest. The Trailblazer scoreboard is underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road in Vincennes. 40.6 seconds to go in this ball game. VU on top, 73-65. Back with hopefully the final part of this game after this 60-second timeout.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find-a-provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by UR Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ubelarvincennes.com. Ubelar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Less than a minute to go, 49.6 to be exact. And our Lady Blazers holding on to a 73-65 lead. And we will have the basketball as play resumes. Looks like Imani Washington will bring it in bounds right in front of the coach, Nyla Johnson. Between the scorers bench and the VU bench. Dixon has it, rather check it. Washington has it. Looking for Dixon, can't get it to her. Now goes to Rieksta. Rieksta looking for some help. Comes back to Imani Washington. Goes to Nat Dixon between the circles. Eating time off that clock. Dixon drives, stops. Washington, left corner, Zion Hayes. Hayes with Heron in the paint. Dixon out deep behind the arc. 10 to shoot. That is fouled by Sprinkles. And that'll stop the clock with 28.4 ticks to go in the ball game. Dixon at the free throw line is a 45% free throw shooter. She had 4 from the line in the first half. 1 from the line here in the second half. 0 for 3 so far in the fourth quarter. Nat from Dyersburg, Tennessee, got it. Very crucial to hit these free throws down the stretch. 74-65, VU lead. Dixon one more. 5'8" sophomore guard. Averaging 9.6 a game. It's up and good again. Got them both. 10-point VU lead. Now quickly comes Sprinkles with the basketball to the glass. Shot partially blocked, picked up by Nat Dixon. Dixon dribbles around back court. 17 seconds to go in the game. Across the time stripe. And foul going to be called on Jordan Scott. 14.4 seconds to go in this ball game. And Dixon back at the free throw line to shoot a couple more. 5'8", sophomore guard. Nat Dixon from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Averaging 9.6 a game. Eyes the rim. Puts it in the air. Nice shot by Dixon. One more coming to her. With 14.4 seconds to go in this ball game. We're expecting Coach Johnson to come up and talk to us after this contest is over. Then Dave Hunter has the call on the men's contest after that. Up and too short, no good. Has no rebound, though. Dixon kicks it out. Imani Washington. They can dribble it out if they want to. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Washington's going to hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the contest. Our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers victorious. A very hard-fought ball game. The final here, 76-65 over the Lady Warriors from Wabash Valley. And we're going to take a 2-minute timeout to make sure that Coach Johnson can get up here and talk to us back here in 2 minutes.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Okay, back here at the VUPE complex, Dan Ravelette with the head coach, Nyla Johnson. Coach Johnson, a great, hard-fought ball game this afternoon.
Yeah, you know, I just have a lot of respect for Wabash and how hard they play, how hard Agrita coaches them, and they respond. You know, they're a very tough team to play against. They force you to play faster than you want to, And if you get caught up in that, it's very easy for them to run away with a ball game. I'm proud of our girls for being able, like we did get caught up in it for a minute, but we were able to refocus, calm down, and just play with poise. And I'm proud of our team for that.
It came out with a very strong second half. I mentioned on the air that you must, I'm not sure what you tell them at halftime in the locker room, but it works.
It's a lot of encouragement that goes on.
That's a good word for it.
You know, we try to just, in halftime, we focus on adjustments, but more so it's about what we're doing. How are they scoring? What are their advantages, and are we giving them their advantages? And that was what our talk was at halftime. I felt like we were playing into their hands and giving them their advantages when we talked a lot about their advantages. And that's hard to do when it's a kind of a quick turnaround. It's an early game, and we might have not had as much time to dissect to scout as I want to, but, you know, we figured it out, we turned it around, and I just challenged our girls to play our style of basketball, not anybody else's. Be who you are. I'm a very confident person. They agreed, and they need to be confident, and confidence comes with poise, and so they did that in the second half, I thought.
Okay, Coach, I know you head down to Swick on January 28th. That should be a barn burner, too, I would think.
Yeah, that's going to be a dogfight. Yeah. You know, Swick is really good. They're big. They're skilled. They can score any way you want them to. They can score inside or outside. You know, I have a team full of competitors, so I know they're going to be up for the challenge, but we have a lot of preparation to do to get ready. Everybody outside of Coach Sig, who's probably already ready, but everybody else has to be ready to go and get their preparation down. So, but I'm excited about it. I think that's going to be a really good game. It's going to be a really good test for our team. Yeah. And, you know, we have competitors, so I'm excited to see them compete.
Great. Congratulations again on a very fine 76-65 win, and good luck down at Swick.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Go Trailblazers.
Okay. Go Trailblazers. All right. Once again, the final here at our VUP complex. The Lady Trailblazers improved to 13-6 overall and improved to 5-0, still undefeated in Region 24 play. Now let's go to Dave Hunter.
All right, sorry, Dan.
That's all right.
It's matinee today for this edition of the War on the Wabash between the Trailblazers and Wabash Valley Warriors. Wabash enters the game, one game under 500, 8-9 overall, 3-3 in region play, tied for fourth with Idle Shawnee. Warriors have a 3-game winning streak for the first time this season. They've not played since last Saturday's 7-point home win over Olney Central. Southwestern Illinois transfer Nazir Leonard, the only Wabash player in double figures, 15.1 per game, 6'3", freshman Ty Ford, just under 10 points. This is Terrence McGee's second year as head coach. He brings a 23-25 record entering the game today. I spoke with him Tuesday morning.
Terrence, appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about your basketball team, and you have won 3 games in a row, and it's been a little difficult to find wins and consistency this season. Do you feel now like your ball club is moving in the right direction?
Yeah, we're moving to the right spot. Just got to put a couple things together and take it day by day, build brick by brick to try to continue to get better. So right now, I like the direction we're moving in. Just got to stay consistent.
Your most recent game was on January 17th at Olney Central, 66-59. Of course, we won at Olney on Wednesday night by 25 points. Talk about your most recent game.
Kudos to them for fighting and finding a way when things weren't kind of going the way we wanted them to go. And just gritted it out.
And, of course, before that, you had wins over Lincoln Trail. And Shawnee is part of your current 3-game winning streak. So, again, what's been the biggest difference in